name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
The last race on the card for Monday at Hollywoodbets Greyville is the Hollywoodbets Bright Future, merit-rated 73 handicap over 1,400 metres. And these races have been called the Hollywoodbets Bright Future for some time, and quite aptly so, because it's just certainly been a breath of fresh air, Hollywood, into the industry. But I'm going to throw the ball straight back at you, because in between races, you said, I've found one or two lurkers during the race meeting. Whether they're going to win or not, well, that's still to be found. But you found a lurker here at a bit of a nice price. Share it with us.
Yeah, look, I think it's another typical handicap. So, the value horse for me is without question number 5, Parmenion. 7-8 to 1 in the early betting exchanges. Rachel Venniker takes 1.5 off the back. Last win came over this track and trip when beating William Rufus back in March. Now, what I like about Parmenion is if you look at the horses that he's run behind in recent times, after the win, he ran third behind Black White Diamond, then he ran fourth to Ponte Pietra, then he ran second to Dandolo. I rate Dandolo. And then last time out, yes, he was unplaced over 1,600 metres, but that was Strawberry Bear. It was in a strong race. And I think in this class, off a 77, getting the 1.5 off, back over what is quite possibly his favourite course in distance, I think 7 and 8 to 1 offers good value about number 5, Parmenion, and I'm definitely going to have a wager on him at those odds.
Well, there we go. That's what it's all about, working together and advising one another. And, of course, you, the punter out there, Parmenion, you're quite right, Graham, and that's Ponte Pietra. We know by now what happened to Ponte Pietra over the weekend. Dandolo, you're quite right, and Strawberry Bear, they rate highly. So there we go, Parmenion. One or two others that I'm going to keep an eye on, maybe some boxed exactors and boxed swingers. Winter Waves, the obvious selection, Winter Waves, but he's starting to test our patience, those Winter Waves. 441 days, he's got a fairly awkward draw, but he's there and thereabouts and can never be dismissed. And then Fibonacci, I'm not going to, well, that was in a feature behind Sandringham Summit, 10 lengths of Sandringham Summit, but I think he can do better than that. He can build on that. So 5, your choice. 10 and 12. 5, 10, 12. That's how.
Well, you can't ignore number 9, Giambattista. Wherever Winter Waves runs,
yes,
Giambattista will run as well. But like you, I've kind of run out of patience with Winter Waves. Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me if Winter Waves won this. It wouldn't surprise me to see Giambattista and Fibonacci, the one you've mentioned, run well. Rugger Bugger could also improve with the second run after gelding, so watch for improvement from number 2, Rugger Bugger. But
I'm glad you reminded me of Giambattista, absolutely. But yeah, we can't we can't sort of tip them all. But you're quite right. If you like Winter Waves, you've got to like Giambattista. So,
but I'm going for Parmenion.
Okay, and I'm going to be with you because that's what it's all about. We help one another. Parmenion, you've made such a good case for him. Most certainly. But Giambattista, Winter Waves, Fibonacci are all horses to keep an eye on. But let's be with Hawkeye, as he's known, with his value. You've heard my value earlier on as well. And Parmenion at around, what odds did you say?
7-8 to 1.
7-8 to 1 about Parmenion. Could be the way to go in the lucky last.
Good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.